Right. You don't even like me, do you?
Are we on air?
We are.
Well, in that case, welcome
to the podcast.
To our
second
instalment.
Podcast 2, The Wrath of Podcast.
Well,
or just 2, or The Empire's... Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, in fairness, there's not many second instalments which are that good. Apart from Empire Strikes Back and Wrath of Khan. But any other sequel... 2. Jaws 2 was on a par with... Oh, no, Superman 2.
Superman 2 was good.
Superman 2 was
with
really
who's
good.
Who's it? Terence Stamp.
Yeah, that was a good... Actually,
Superman.
But there's not many second installments which...
and the other one with the monobreak.
Never seen anything else.
No, he weren't.
Maybe.
No. Sarah Douglas was his best 1999. There you go. That's a fact. Factoid. There you go. Well, she was the one who said, "Oh, Superman."
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
With the big padded shoulders.
So, yes. So
sequels. Two sequels. Avatar 2, terrible. Aliens.
You haven't
good.
seen Avatar 2, have you?
No, but I know it's going to be bad. Aliens. Yeah. That didn't have a 2, but that was the second one. That was good.
Thinking about it, there's lots.
There's a lot of 2s
decent.
that are good.
So maybe this 2 will be better.
It'll be better than the first one.
Than the first one.
And you know what?
Dog poo.
What? You can't say dog poo.
The first one was dog poo.
It wasn't. It was good.
Dog poo. It was good. But by episode 8, we'll probably have these things.
Oh, it'll be like Police Academy by then. It'll be shit. Won't it? It'll be like Police Academy or Friday the 13th or Halloween.
We might have it smoothed out by then. You never know. You never know. So
possibly.
It's been a week since the last one, and we've done so much in the last 7 days.
We have.
We haven't.
We have.
Have we?
I have.
What have you done?
Loads.
Well, pray tell us.
I went to Manchester.
Manchester.
I went to Manchester, and I bought American Horror Story 10 on DVD, and then the day after I paid $1.99 for a Disney Plus account so I could watch all of them. That were a false economy, weren't it?
So you've watched half the season so far?
I've paid £5 to watch half a season where I could have watched everything for $1.99.
But what people who listen to this, if there's anyone listening to this,
there won't be,
because we won't release this until we've done about 10 episodes. So
your hair.
What? My hair?
Yeah.
Well, I got a bit windswept today, so
that's not windswept. That's like it's like what is it?
Is it like him off Star Trek?
No, you do look like Q actually from Star Trek. Well, you won't know who that is.
Yeah, I do.
Do you? No, but it's like a Spiky Buffon. Spiky Buffon.
Well, that's a great description for a podcast. Isn't it?
It's a Spiky Buffon.
It's not a YouTube podcast. It's a podcast.
It's not. If I have to describe it, it was spiky.
I'll go with spiky.
All right.
So anyway, as I was saying,
made you a curry tonight.
People, yeah, you made a curry tonight. Yes.
No, I didn't make a curry tonight. What I did was solo. I cryogenically froze the curry.
We made a curry a while ago and froze it, and then
invited me
around for tea or dinner if you're posh.
Clumpy rice.
And
clumpy rice.
And decided tonight to come down and taste his curry, and the curry was okay, but rice, baby. He just
it was clumpy.
He struggles with rice.
I do.
It was like a rice cake.
It wasn't soggy like last time. Well, it weren't soggy last time. It was a pool of rice. It wasn't drained. I forgot to drain it. But I thought it was all right.
It was like a rice cake.
It weren't.
It was.
It weren't. You should have just mixed it up a bit.
No, you put your fork in it and a clump of rice together. It was like they teamed up into a clumpberg of ice. I
thought the rice was fine.
It was a riceberg.
It wasn't a riceberg.
It's riceberg. Oh, love it. So yeah, the curry was okay.
Maybe in post production, when I get tinkering with this, I should put some like fake laugh there. Like some
You don't need to laugh because I laugh at myself.
Or as I like to call it, for applause.
For applause. Yes, so as I was saying, we may...
no, hold on a minute. Let's get back on my curry.
Okay, well, yeah. We weren't there, but yeah, let's do the curry. Go on.
The rice may have been a bit clumpy.
Right.
But was the curry okay?
The curry was... It's curry.
Oh.
It's curry. You know, I ate it, filled the gap, happy days, job done, back of the net, triple top.
Triple top. Was it alright?
It was alright.
I'm doing this on recorded evidence.
It was alright. I'm not going to diss it. You know,
was it nice? As a curry's go, was it a nice curry?
I'm not giving it you, okay? It was a curry. I ate it.
It was a curry. Well, thanks for that.
I ate it. I ate it.
Can't say anything.
I ate it all.
I don't know what this is.
Don't put the TV in the background.
I don't know what this is.
Shouldn't put the TV in the background.
I know we shouldn't do, but
it was a curry. I ate it. So yeah.
Slightly distracted then.
10 episodes. Oh, curry. Back on the curry.
Back on the curry. It was nice. I thought it was a good one.
Right. Okay. Well, let's hope we never see what a bad one is. But it was all right. I ate it. Job done. You know, Matt was very nervous about serving me food. His cheeks were rosy.
I look like Mrs. Miggins' pie shop.
And when I didn't smile when he put the food in front of me, it was like
it was more of a grimace.
In the heart.
It was more of a grimace. Do you know what it looked like? It looked like I'd given Linda Robson a curry. Yeah. So the other one that they've had it all. She won't have a problem with it. Quirk would have loved it, but Robson never happy. Give her anything, she's never happy. I don't mean that. I do like Linda Robson.
You need modern references. You can't.
You do need modern references.
30-40-year-old references.
No, possibly.
Anyways, so this isn't going out at this moment in time. We're just probably going to record a few, maybe 5, 10, and then 10, and then we may
when are we going to do
put it out. What?
When are we going to do these? We'll go another week.
Well, if we enjoy doing them.
If we enjoyed
doing them,
hold on a minute. It seems like this is a bit one-sided. If we enjoyed doing them, I enjoy doing them.
One-sided is a we.
He said if we enjoyed doing them, but I enjoy doing it.
Well,
but it's like you're putting a bit of like, aren't you?
If there's
a bit of doubt in it.
If there's enjoyment to have,
it's you
doing it, then we may put it out there for people to listen to. So we don't know by 7 or 8. If it's any good, so
I think we'll know by 7 or 8. If we don't know by 7 or 8,
we won't know. We won't know because if you're not going to put it out there till say episode 10, it could be 9 crap pods. I'm calling them pods.
9 crap pods.
Calling them pods, not podcasts.
The podcast.
No one says podcast.
Yes, they do.
All people say podcast.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Pods.
You probably say the Facebook.
No, but I don't say the Facebook.
No, because
what? I like them the things what you throw into your washing machine.
No, we'll call it pod. Because what other word goes with pod? Exactly. So if you say pod, you don't say podcast. All pod is a podcast, isn't it?
It's a podcast.
It's a pod.
No, you could have a escape pod or like a pea pod.
Right. Well, we're podding.
I'm not doing that. That sounds wrong. I'm not doing any podding. He's asked me to do some podding, and I'm not doing it. I'm not into that shit.
Well, we are.
I am podding with you.
Well, podding's happening this second. We are podding in the pod.
I want to say whether I pod or not.
Well, you are podding.
I'm not podding.
You are podding.
I'm not.
So, yeah. So.
Wave from his foot about.
So we don't know. It could be dog poo this episode and the next one.
Dog pod.
And then dog pod. Could be dog
poo pod.
It could be dog pod.
It's dog pod poo pod. Dog pod poo, but you spite your hair again.
So so that's where we are. Shut up! I can't even see it.
It looks terrible.
I'm not looking in the mirror.
No.
If that's looking in the mirror, going quiet. Looking in the mirror. That's great. That's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
No, it's not.
It's
that's
great.
Stan Laurel.
It's great.
And that is an old reference. That's for your 90-year-olds.
I don't even know who that is.
Stan Laurel.
Don't know who it is.
Laurel and Hardy.
I don't know who they are.
Don't say that I look like Hardy.
I don't know who Hardy is.
The fat one. You don't know who Laurel and Hardy are?
No.
Don't try and make out so you don't know this.
Is that
he just showing some of his footwork.
Is that Black and White days?
It's Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Of course I know who Laurel and Hardy are.
Oh, what are you doing that? Oh, he's trying
to be young.
Oh, he's
trying to be young.
Bit late for that.
So this might not even go out yet, so we could be talking for the point of no talking whatsoever. Does that make sense?
No, not really.
I've had wine.
Talking for the point of no talking whatsoever.
Exactly.
Wise words. You should do motivational speeches.
I should do motivational.
You should. And have like them. I do like talking about it. But where you have them like pictures on walls where it says like blue sky thinking, and like where it's got like an eagle or something like that, and your dreams will soar, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like them.
No, I hate that. No, it's all bollocks. That.
No, I like it.
No.
I like it.
It's like managerial brainwashing.
I could be a motivational speaker.
I've just made them up.
Yeah, but they're rubbish. I could be a motivational speaker.
Blue sky thinking and
no, you haven't made
so I like an eagle.
You haven't made blue sky thinking up.
I made that.
That was a while ago.
I don't care. Anyway.
And what does your blue sky thinking mean?
I don't know.
Exactly, you haven't made it, have you?
No, I know I made the saying up.
No, you haven't.
It's blue sky thinking. It means just it's like the whole heavens are your like muse. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, but it's from the 90s.
Is it?
It's from the 90s. Blue
I
sky
don't know.
It's like that. Sure. Anything goes.
There you go.
Anything.
Anyway, we've watched another Star Trek.
We have watched another Star Trek.
It was good. Pike's spoilers.
Don't spoil it.
All right.
It was the last episode
you can't change the future. But whatever, if you know what happens to Pike, it's still going to happen to Pike.
Listen,
I don't want to spoil it.
It had spaceships, laser beams, battles in space. It was alright.
I think it's on like 7.
It was everything you wanted from a
Star Trek episode. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Was it as good as McCarry?
That was a different level. That.
I found it had the clumpy bits in it.
Did you?
Yeah. I thought there were the odd clumpy bit in Star Trek that reminded me of my rice.
Oh.
But I thought the space scenes were quite spicy and it reminded me more of the curry.
Space curry.
Space curry. Yeah. Oh dear. We're flagging. See, the second one isn't as good, is it?
So it would have been good before a big plate of curry and several glasses of wine.
Yeah.
But Matt, like he was saying before today.
Before today.
Before today. Before.
Before today. Before.
Before.
Today.
Before today.
Before today.
Not before today. Today.
Today before. Yes.
He's actually subscribed and he's paying money for Disney Plus.
I am.
Not like you lot on dodgy sticks. This guy's.
I pay for everything.
And he's managed
to
watch.
The DVD.
He's managed to watch Obi-Wan.
I've watched the whole of Obi-Wan. That were quite good.
And he liked it.
It were good. Yes. And he said,
"Here we go.
Hello there."
It won't be long for him.
You're going to get impressions. And he said, like he said in Star Wars, "Hello there."
Oh, right at the very end.
At the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello there.
Don't be afraid.
Don't say that.
He does in Star Wars.
I'm saying that.
You'll be all right. Ooh. And then... Or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Yeah. Something like that.
So, what else are you going to watch on this Disney Plus? Have you spied a few things?
Well, I have watched. You see, I have watched. I've watched the Golden Girls because the Golden Girls are on. And I have watched Boston Legal as well. And I have got both of them on DVD. But, it's so much easier just like, just press a button, don't you? But I've got them on DVD as well. Boston Legal's good.
You've got all this new stuff to watch.
Yeah, I know, but the old stuff is good. But you can't beat Golden Girls and Boston Legal.
Yeah, but you've got them. You've watched them. You've got a new streaming facility.
I'd still watch them again.
Yeah, but you got to watch something new.
Yeah, no, but you just think, it's got to be heavy. It's got to be hard going. It's got to be running about chasing after somebody like in Obi-Wan. She did do a lot of running about Princess Leia. But sometimes you just want to know. If Blanche is going to, get it on.
I've never seen the Golden Girls.
You've never seen... How can you call the Golden Girls if you've never seen it?
Because I don't need to see it. I don't want to watch... How many... Is it 4 or 3?
Oh, no, there's a lot.
No,
what? Women?
Yeah.
You've got 4.
But I don't choose to watch programmes about 4 old women.
No, but of course.
Thank you very much.
Well, you've missed... Have you never seen the Golden Girls?
You've never seen the Golden Girls?
You've not lived. Can't believe you never watched the Golden Girls. It were brilliant. Because what have you got against old people? He's ageist. I just don't. I'm gonna get him. He's gonna be cancelled. Cancel culture.
I just don't think
he's cancelled. I've cancelled him because he's ageist.
I don't think I was their target market. I don't know what I'd be watching around that time, but I probably
don't know. Well, we're a bit like what year we're at? Probably 88. 87, 88, something like that, maybe. So I'd have been about 12, 13, something like that.
Was the word on?
Oh, probably, but that was late. That was like the Hitman and Her.
I'd be watching The Word and Cell Blockade.
Michaela Strachan in Leg Warmers.
I won't be watching bloody...
And Pete Waterman going on about trains. Oh, I love a train. But here's Killer Adamski. Yeah. See, you didn't know I could do Pete Waterman, did you? Love a train.
You can't do Pete Waterman. You can't do Pete Waterman.
He loves a train, though.
It's not your best impersonation.
Oh, Pete Waterman. Can't let me know. Tell you what. Best thing out of Australia since Cell Blockade.
You see, Matt thinks he can do impersonation.
I can.
And this might be the opportunity.
I'll tell you what.
For me, let me finish. It might be my opportunity. Let me finish. It might be my
Me and Bubble disagree because we think that we do great impressions. Me and Bubble. Hey.
It might be my opportunity to tell everyone actually how not good he is.
I am.
So, all right, and I'll fire some names at you, right? And you do the impersonation. Okay?
Only 5 names that I know.
Oh yeah. Only I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you, Pete. No, see, you're not waiting, are you?
No.
I'm going to say a name of an impersonation that you do. So it's not like no one random like Richard Osman or anything like that. It was someone you do. Okay, so we'll keep it relevant.
Don't give me a tricky one.
All right, I'll give you a Ken Bruce.
Oh, Ken Bruce. A little bit like
you.
It's a little bit like Terry Wogan.
Nothing like him.
Have you ever played this back? It sounds like him.
It's nothing like him.
And it's Popmaster.
There's nothing like him. Nothing like him.
Give me a decent one.
All right, and I'll get Sean Bean.
Okay, it's me and Bubble now. Ooh, hey, King at North. I was King at North, you know, and then they beheaded me. And then I got 3 minutes.
You'll play this back. You play this back, and you'll realise how crap it sounds.
It doesn't. I get. Do you know what? Hey, me and Bubble for $9.99. I get unlimited data. And I get free Wi-Fi, and I get 40,000 texts. 100 million minutes.
Do him who does Gogglebox.
What? Him who does Gogglebox? Him? That sounds terrible. It's not like him. I don't even know what I'm doing there.
You see, thank you.
And here we are at Ryland's house. Oh, I could do Ryland. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, me and Linda, we're watching it. Oh, we're having it.
You're losing it.
What? I know I'm not. Oh. Hey,
is that how you do?
Where's Nicole? Nicole, oh, don't make me cry, Nicole. Oh no, I got through to what is it?
Judge's houses.
Judge's houses. Yeah, I got through to Judge's houses. Yeah, me and Linda. Yeah,
it's not a good impersonation.
What?
But you've got about a repertoire of 4 words.
I haven't. No, I haven't. I can do. Do you want me to do? I'll do the Emperor. Do you want me to do him?
No one knows who the Emperor is.
Do.
No one knows who the Emperor is.
If you will not be turned, you will be destroyed.
If you had the Emperor on TV now,
that were good,
and listen to it, you'd be like nothing like.
What about Sean Connery? I could do Sean Connery.
Anyone could do Sean Connery.
No, they can't.
Neither can you.
Lashes to Kill, 007. Where's the Aston?
That's a modern reference for the kids out there.
Aston Martin. DB5.
Can you do?
My name is Michael Caine, and you know what? I've got really big glasses on, and that sounds fuck all like Michael Caine there. I don't know, it sounds like Marty Caine.
You're going back into Riley.
That's it, Riley. Oh, I'm so rolling again. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm on radio. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. I'm not performing monkey.
That's his repertoire of crap impressions. So he'll play.
As I like to call them, crimpressions.
He will play them back because he's a narcissist.
I don't think that you mean that I do crap impressions, actually.
Is that Roger Moore?
I'm Roger Moore.
Yes, class.
Because Roger Moore. Yes.
He'll listen to this back because he's a narcissist.
I will.
And
I'll listen to the last one back. You know what? I was laughing at my own.
Only
at my bits.
He won't be laughing at this.
I will be. Only at my bits I will laughing.
He'll listen to it and go, God, that was a bad impression.
No,
you need to workshop it more. I think when you think you can't do it when it's like thrown on you.
I'm not like a performing monkey, am I? I need to psych myself up.
Alright.
So and you've just dropped it on me.
So, anyways, when we spoke last time, there's going to have Jason's 2 minutes.
Sorry, it's something to tell us.
Jason 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Jason's 2 minutes.
I need a fact as well this week.
Yeah, well, I haven't got 2 minutes. And you haven't got a fact.
I might have a fact.
Well, I was going to do 2 minutes, but then I realised last time I actually got a chance to speak quite a lot because
you did.
You do speak over me quite a lot. So I thought if I ring fence 2 minutes or 1 minute. Ring fence.
I don't know what that is.
It's what I'm saying.
Ring fence.
Ring fence. Yeah.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's like put a perimeter around, a secure perimeter around 2 minutes.
I don't get that.
Then I could at least have something to say, but I did speak quite a lot in the last one.
What do you want to say in this one?
I don't have anything for me 2 minutes.
Oh.
To be honest, because I spoke so much on the last one, I thought I don't need it.
Do you know what I should do?
Don't need
what I might have to do is hey guys, podcast listeners, or as I like to call them,
podders,
listeners. I might have to edit some of the bonus content that you got in the first podcast, and spread it out. So there might be bits of the first podcast cast in about 5 of the next podcasts, just to kind of make it up because he's got nothing to say.
Right, so dilute the quality content of the first.
Yeah, we might have to. We might, instead of having like an Alien or a Star Wars, we might have to have like a Battle Beyond the Stars.
Why are you using references no one understands?
I don't know, but it's funny for me.
You're alienating everyone.
But we might have to. I'm not alienating anybody. Who's going to be listening to this anyway?
No one. But if they do,
who are we going to alienate? Nobody.
If they do, they will be alienated. I'll give that podcast a go.
They won't. They'll be thinking Battle Beyond the Stars. What's that?
Them two lads. What's it called? Lads. You don't really like me, do you? Yeah, I'll give it a go. Oh yeah. They seem okay. What's he talking about? What's his references from Black and White days? Oh, I'll just switch off. That's
Hardy.
Exactly. Linda Robson and Pauline Quirk.
Look, it's people. It's people the same age as us.
No, I don't think. I don't think we're the same age as Laurel and Hardy.
You are.
We dedicated like an hour-ish.
Yeah.
About
45 minutes.
Well, that was the first one.
Well, this one's got to be 45 minutes.
In post-production, it might go on to 35 minutes.
I'm not editing stuff.
There's bits to cut the first one. There's bits to cut the first one.
I'm still not. No, I'm not saying. What? The bits that I couldn't say, that I accidentally said? And the bits that you said about a certain TV personality that you can't say?
Well,
there is that.
We'll chop about 15 seconds out, I think.
No,
but But
do you know what? Should we put bird noise on, like on Big Brother?
That was Matt doing bird noise, not something he's edited out, by the way.
I'm not Percy Thrower. That's another old reference.
Who the hell is Percy Thrower?
He did bird impressions.
It's like I'm doing a podcast with an old man.
He did bird impressions. He were on Kate Bush's The Dream, and he did bird impressions on that. Oh, God. There you go, there you go. That could be a factoid.
Yeah, someone who you've never heard of did a bird impression on an album.
Did it?
It's not a fact, is it really?
It is a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's a fact. No, it's not like a leg orgasm, or as I like to call it, a loigasm.
A what orgasm? Oh, leg orgasm.
No, a leg orgasm.
Leg orgasm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yes. Are you watching TV again?
No, it's a lot on that chair, isn't there? Just tell you what, you'd need a few catalogues underneath that, wouldn't you? In the day. You know, did you used to do that? Ploggers. Don't know what they're called.
Ploggers.
We could call our followers ploggers.
If you want, yeah.
Alright, we'll call them ploggers.
Ploggers.
Don't know why.
Love that.
Ploggers.
Because next week you're hungry.
Did you used to, like, you know, when your settee used to collapse years ago, do you used to put catalogues underneath? Because you used to get catalogues, didn't you? Big, massive, like Brian Mills catalogues. Here we have another old reference. Grattan. And all the rest of it.
Jesus Christ.
And did you used to put them underneath so that you wouldn't fall through your settee?
Podcast about the olden days. You know, you criticised Peter Kay for just being good.
I'll tell you what funny it is.
You criticised Peter Kay for just being good at remembering stuff.
Hey, do you remember catalogues? Do you remember putting them underneath your settee so you won't fall through the floor of it?
Hey, do you remember Laura and Hardy? Do you remember Birds with a Feather? Do you remember what's he called?
He's built a whole act on that.
Percy Thrower. Whistler. Yeah, Whistler. Percy Thrower, yeah. That's all you do. That's all you do.
No, I don't.
You know, you say you're funny, but you couldn't go on stage.
Oh, I'll tell you, I've carried this one. I've carried episode 2. I haven't sure up yet. Not like you.
You've gone quiet.
I haven't gone quiet at all. You get it all with me. I've done impressions.
You've talked about things on TV that no one can see.
Look, I know.
With no context.
I know, but
you give old references about people who are no longer alive. They've all died now. You know.
Look, the Golden Girls will live on forever on Disney Plus. Available for $1.99 per month.
For 3 months.
For 3 months. That's $5.99. I'll get rid of it then.
But if Disney Plus hear that you're sort of like really promoting, it might give you a full subscription.
I'll tell you what, Disney Plus, brilliant. It's better than all the other online streamers. Sounds wrong. I bet you watch online streamers, don't you? Anyway.
Can't rip online streamers.
But Disney Plus is brilliant. And it's got all your favourites. Well, it's got mine anyway. It's got Golden Girls from Boston Legal on it.
So did you say you had a fact, by the way?
Did I have a fact?
Is it as good as my octopus fact?
What were the facts of your octopus thing? I forgot what.
Well, I didn't say it on the podcast, but what one of its tentacles?
One of its tentacles is a penis.
Yeah.
And one of its tentacles is a arm.
No, 8 of it. It's got 8 tentacles.
Yeah.
7 are arms.
Yeah, and one's
an arm, also acting as
a penis.
It's dingle. Just don't shake hands with an octopus.
No wonder them sailors were frightened of him in olden days.
Fighting octopuses. They weren't fighting octopuses.
They were.
They weren't.
A big kraken.
They were fighting the krakens.
Well, I'd have a big one, wouldn't it? It'd be like a massive knob. It'd be like, how many tentacles of the god?
Isn't a kraken a big squid?
Well, it is. So it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
How many did they have? 8. It's octopus, isn't it? So it's 8.
Octopus, yeah.
Yeah. So 7 of them would have been. They're dangerous because they've got suckers on and they can go.
Are we on squid or octopus?
Well, it's the same thing, isn't it?
It's not the same thing.
They're the same thing.
It's
one of them's got a knob. What? It's 8. It's 7 legs and a knob.
No, it's a leg that also
So if you've got a kraken, right? If you've got a kraken, right, you've got a massive thing with 7 legs and an enormous penis.
Yeah, but
so no wonder. You know, in olden days when it shows a kraken,
I'm not sure.
Like rammed a ship.
I'm not sure.
You don't know whether it's.
I'm not sure that one of a squid's legs is bits.
It's a bit same, won't it?
No, it's not.
Of course it will be.
Why?
But it could have been like ramming a ship.
But an octopus, apparently one of its tentacles.
Be like, what's it?
Also acts as its dinkle.
It'd be like, what's
don't
it?
Don't shake hands with an octopus.
What's it called? That. Not Hull, is it? What's it called? What's that film called? Grimsby.
I don't get you.
You'd think it was grabbing you with its tentacle, and really it's trying to inseminate you.
There's no octopuses in Grimsby.
No, I know, but the elephant, it's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah, but elephants have got tentacles.
No, but that elephant we're doing.
This is a stretch.
That way.
This is a stretch.
But you think the size of a kraken, right?
I just think kraken. This is a funny word in this context.
It is a funny word. You can't see it. Just shoot that ink out.
You see that? Can't see it coming then.
Can't see it coming. Shoot that ink out, and then before you know it, you're being inseminated by a kraken.
If it's a squid.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
A squid and a squid. A quid and a squid. A squid and a kraken. They're the same thing,
yeah,
aren't
but
they?
It's not an octopus.
Well, they've all got tentacles. They've all got tentacles. Are you trying to tell me so a squid is different than a kraken? And a giant squid?
No, a squid.
You got a giant squid.
A squid is different than an octopus.
The worst thing is I've eaten squid. I've had squid rings. I don't know what they are. What's a squid ring?
Oh, you know what I know.
A battered squid. I've had that. But how do they know them? If they're battering it, I could have eaten anything. Because how do I know if it's one of its legs that's been battered?
Very good.
Unless I'll tell you how I knew. I didn't put mayo on.
Oh right.
Because they battered its dink.
I'm following you now, yes.
Jesus Christ. It's like I'm doing it all by myself.
So, anyway, you said you had a fact.
Hey. No. Well, you've done the fact, haven't you? That a squid. Octopus has got 7 legs and 1 dinkle. Now I can't think of the fact. I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2 facts next time.
Double up. Well, I'll tell you what, you're supposed to review stuff, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
And you've reviewed Obi-Wan and said it was...
Leia did too much running about, but I thought it was good. It was nice to see Hayden Christensen again. Yeah, I'd recommend it.
Well, I finished a
Mr. Mur's very good on Now TV. It's a 30 Rock spin-off, and it's got Ted Danson in it. And Jay won't like that because Ted Danson's an older person and he's very ageist because he doesn't like the Golden Girls. He's never watched the Golden Girls because it's just old people.
It was old people when I was 9-year-old. Why would a 10-year-old be interested in watching old people?
Because it was funny. I must admit, I watched the last Cheers for the first time. I am 50 years old and I'd not seen the last episode of Cheers, and I watched it on Friday morning. And you know what? Yeah.
Did they close it down? Did they burn down?
No.
Did they all get sacked?
No, because he said...
did he close the door
for
all
all
the
the
last
things
time?
That he was on his own, yeah.
Yeah.
Ted Danson were on his own, and he said, he says, the one thing that you've always loved, you've always come back to. And he were like, I don't know what you mean. And then he were walking round and he realised it was the bar. He always come back to Cheers. And then somebody comes to the door and says, and they're there, and he says, sorry, we're closed. And then he walks into the shadows, into the pool room, and then it went off. And I thought it was a really good last episode.
You know, that should be a new feature on this podcast.
What's that?
Having said that, I think everything he says is a feature, but I think you should have late review.
Yeah,
where you review something that's like years gone by.
Golden Girls.
But I was like as I said, everything you talk about is years gone by.
Well, I can't help that. I'm an old person.
Well,
do you know what? Though I'm not.
There's new stuff.
I don't look like an old person. I like the programme anyway, and you probably don't like it, but I like it because it's well written, it's funny, and it reminds me of that time. And I think it's nice to be reminded of your childhood memories occasionally.
Oh, well, that's a heartwarming part of the podcast, isn't it?
It is.
I get your tissues out.
Well, have you got an octopus near? Some TV shows don't end really well, but some do.
Well, that's a statement, isn't it? Some do, and some don't.
Some don't. Yeah.
Well, I'll sleep tonight.
Mm.
No, it's not a fact that people are interested in.
Well, and
I tell you what, people are interested in.
What's that?
I finished a book this week.
Writing it?
No.
Oh, obviously.
Reading it.
Well done. What was this book about?
This one was called Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Oh, right.
Yes.
What's it about?
Well, I'll tell you, and feel free to interrupt as you always do.
Will do.
It's a book set over like 4 time periods in the future. It's a bit like Cloud Atlas.
Yeah.
In the future and the past. And it's all about keeping books alive.
Keeping books alive?
Yeah. Wow. And now in the future, a story was told to this girl and she writes it down and she preserves it.
Is this like the Book of Eli?
No, it's just a story.
Right.
But it's a story that in the very like 1400s, this girl finds this book and there's a war when she's trying to protect it and she hides in this tree and someone finds this story and then generations later it's told and people keep writing it down but it changes slightly but it's the right story. And in the future this girl is told by her granddad and she goes back into this like Google Earth and she sees a book in someone's shelf and she investigates it and it turns out it's this book. So she writes this book down again and leaves this spaceship and takes with her. And it's about a story going through generations. But yeah, it was all right, and I can't believe I got through that without you taking the piss.
What was the book?
It was called Cloud Cuckoo Land.
No, I know that. I mean, what was the book that they were taking through time?
I don't know. It was Greek.
Oh.
It was a Greek book.
A Greek book.
But it was called Cloud Cuckoo Land.
Is that Greek?
It was a translation. Cloud Cuckoo Land. Yeah.
What's the translation?
I don't speak Greek.
Oh, just like the funky music they were talking instead.
That's the one, yes.
I don't speak Greek.
It's all Greek to me.
I don't speak Greek. I just let the funky music do the talking.
But yeah, so that's. So
did you like Smashing Pots then?
Oh, is that what it was?
Greek.
Greek, yeah, very good.
I don't speak Greek. I like the funky music do the talking instead. Because I've just smashed some pots.
So yeah, Greek. So that was my 1 minute. My ring fenced 1 minute there.
Ring fenced
of my that book that I read this week.
Well done for reading a book.
Well, it's one of many. You know me.
I do. You're a good book reader.
You like the Golden Girls? I read books.
I like. Yeah, I can't believe that you've not seen. Have you not seen any?
Why would I?
It's hilarious. But it touched on, even though it was a comedy, it touched on a lot of like deep, like kind of topics that affect old people and
this
life.
Is a serious podcast.
No, it is. But the Golden Girls did as well because it had euthanasia, AIDS. It because I think somebody had one of them had a blood transfusion or something like that, and at the time because it was the late 80s, it was quite shocking to have that in a comedy series that somebody might, you know. Because what's it?
Oh, it sounds dead good.
Oh, he's not being sincere.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You said the other day you listen to episode 1 back, and you laughed.
Yeah.
You won't laugh this
time. I will laugh at this one.
You won't
I'm
laugh at this one.
At this one.
You'll be like crying.
I won't be crying.
Girls, and they cause euthanasia and AIDS and serious
yeah.
topics like that affect the old people in their generation.
Yeah, but it did though, and I don't think that. I think that it was a very clever. The writing was very clever, and it was a very clever comedy show.
Now available in good
Disney
video
Plus.
shops.
It's Disney Plus, $1.99 a month for the next 3
now
months.
Available on Betamax.
Finishes on 14th. By the time we upload this, it will have finished. But it's worth the $5.99.
They'll have Disney Plus.
Well, it's worth $5.99.
Sounds like you.
It's worth $5.99. I think there's might be 7 seasons of it. I think. But it's worth $5.99. So this isn't sponsored by Disney Plus, but I do like a bit of Disney. And if I can have a bit of a reduction, I'll appreciate that.
And you like Snow White and Cinderella and
Don't like. I'm not mad keen on.
He's watched Frozen 3 times.
I haven't watched that. I've never watched Frozen, but I knows what I likes, and Disney Plus has got a good smattering of things that I like. There you go. Thanks Disney Plus for sponsoring.
He has got National Geographic as well, which is quite interesting.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If you like interesting stuff and not like comedies about
what,
old
like,
people.
Does it tell you about octopuses?
It probably octopi. It probably does.
Mm.
Is it octopi?
Don't know. Have you ever seen more than one?
I've never seen one.
Well, there you go. Hey, they could be aliens then.
Why?
Because some people have said that they might be aliens.
Oh well, there you go. There you go. Some people have said
because they're very clever. Because you can stick one in a jar and it'll make its way out. It'll untwist the cap from the inside.
Right.
Oh, this could be my fact. There was that one that could predict who were going to win the World Cup.
It didn't predict though. It didn't predict.
No, I know it didn't. But you could shove it in a jar. If you can put an octopus in a jar. No, you can put an octopus in a jar and it'll unscrew the lid to get out because they know. They're very clever. Mm. And people have said that they could be.
I don't think they can.
They could be. No, you
if I Google now, can an octopus unscrew a jar?
It'll show you a video. You'll get a YouTube video of it. Getting out of the jar. But they're saying that they could be aliens and they're aliens on Earth and that's what they are. Octopus.
And how do they make spaceships?
Well, they're here already.
Where's the spaceships?
Well, they don't need them now, do they? They just swim about.
Where are the spaceships?
Don't know. Maybe they were from years ago.
I don't get why they.
But they're saying
travel then is like live underwater.
Well, they can't live outside the water, can they?
What if they constructed in the water which is futuristic?
I don't know.
Because
there might be anything down there.
Because they've still got their brains, haven't they?
Very clever octopuses. Mm. They have, and they're very dexterous.
Not as clever as dolphins.
Apart from 7 of them are very dexterous, but the last remaining one.
All of them are dexterous. One of them.
One of them's a danger.
It's got a secret edition.
One of them's yeah.
It's got a secret edition.
It's got an ulterior motive. That one.
It has. I feel like googling now. Someone octopus. I don't think they can get out.
They can get out of anything. Shove one in a jar, put it in a shed, and it'll pick the lock.
Would it like the combination of safe?
Yeah, it'll go with suckers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The confused look on its eyes. But yeah.
Aye. They've
got 2 eyes, haven't they? Octopuses. Haven't they? They've got to have 2 eyes, haven't they?
How many eyes does an octopus have? Octopus has. Well,
are they in the tentacles?
How many do they have?
8.
Just 2.
Oh, I told you it were 2.
Well, we can't say 8 minutes ago.
I know, but I thought you were taking the piss. Are they on the sides? Well, I
just
can't
on the sides, yeah.
Oh. But they change colour and stuff. They pretend to be something else. Very clever animal.
Just trying to double check my octopus. Yeah.
Is it showing a picture?
It just says it's a specially modified arm.
Bit much. Yeah.
The hectocotylized arm of octopus bears a deep groove on one side, ending in a spoon-like terminal organ.
Terminal organ?
Yes. There you go.
Oof. Maybe it's like a bee where it gets stuck.
Like barbed.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Sounds a bit freaky deaky to me.
Freaky deaky. But yeah. Oh well. Keep out of the water.
So we've had a fact. A book review. Which didn't get the piss taken out of it by you.
No, because I wouldn't take the piss out of it. Well, what we'll do
old and it's reviews.
We'll do old reviews every week. So we're going to review something old. So it's like the last Cheers is great. Watch Cheers. Cheers is funny. Watch the Golden Girls, because the Golden Girls, it needs a bit of love, that, because I think even though they're old people, they're still funny old people. And some people are just a little bit ageist. And you can't be ageist. And, you know, you should watch it. I'm going to make you watch it.
I'm not watching it.
I'm going to make you watch it.
Yeah, well, I'll look away. Hey, tell you what I haven't talked about. When you only talk about what we've done this week and then you took over the conversation about what you've done.
Yeah.
I went to Cheshire Oaks, I told you, haven't I?
Yeah, you told me that.
They don't know I've told you, but I went to Cheshire Oaks and I bought some. Did I tell you when in the cabbage shop?
No. I bet there's no left.
Well, the thing with a cabbage shop is, you see a cabbage shop and you think, I'm in heaven. I like chocolate, you know that.
I'm not keen. I like savoury.
Well, that's you.
If it were a pie shop, I'd be in there.
That's.
But chocolate.
That's why we don't get on.
Do you know what? I ate a full tin of corned beef over the last 2 days.
On a butter?
Not on one, obviously, because that would be a very big sandwich. You can't beat corned beef and onion with a bit of squid in mayo.
So that's your savoury story. Anyway, I was in the cabbage shop.
I know.
And I saw this chocolate bar, I thought, well, fancy chocolate bar. And it was £3, right?
For a chocolate?
For a chocolate bar.
Is it a dairy milk?
It was cabbage, whatever. They had the dime one, the dairy milk, whole nut, fruit nut. I like the Marvellous Creations with the jelly beans. Marvellous Creations. It's got jelly beans in it and like
jelly beans and
popping
candy. Chocolate.
And popping candy, yeah, it's nice. My favourite one. But then these bars.
Is it because it's different in every bite?
Yeah. They're like £3 these bars. £1.50 in Tesco. The cabbage shop at the outlets are selling it twice as much as Tesco.
Yeah,
but it's an outlet. It should be selling cheaper. Close the cabbage shops, get cabbage shop stuff.
Yeah,
cheaper.
But when you're in the cabbage shop, obviously, no, I can't say it, but maybe people that like food would be in the cabbage shop, and they kind of, their eyes are bigger than their belly, and they think, "Ooh, they've got big bars here. I'll buy them."
Well, you do get in the zone.
Yeah,
you do get
in the zone, and to be honest, people, if you're at Cheshire Oaks, you're a captive audience, so you're going to buy something.
Well,
I've said this before. It's like when you got Southport. I said that about jewellers in Southport and stuff like that. People want something to show for them going there. So if you've travelled any kind of distance, which if you're going to Cheshire Oaks, it's yeah, but if you've travelled that distance to get somewhere like Cheshire Oaks or Blackpool or Southport or wherever, you want something to show for it, so you are going to buy something.
We bought something anyway.
Was it a jelly bean chocolate bar?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what did you buy?
It was a bag of, and trade descriptions need bringing.
Oh.
It was a bag of Cadbury's misshapes. They have bags of misshapes. £4.50 for a big bag of chocolate.
Well, they're all misshaped.
Well, you can't see in the bag.
Oh.
Each bag's £4.50. You can't see in the bag. Every bag of chocolate.
How big's the bag? That sounds a lot. That's a lot of money, that, for a bag.
I'd say it's about as big as
my book.
Yeah, but no one can see that.
It's Help I Sexted by Boss.
The hard cover.
Hard
cover. But yeah, it's the bag's about an A4 size. But it's heavy.
Yeah.
But we opened it and I said we shouldn't buy it because we're going to eat it. And we've polished it off now in 3 or 4 days. But I thought misshapes would be like a bit of a broken double decker in there, you know, bit of crunchy, maybe a few of the spoiled chocolates out of roses.
Half sucked crunchy.
Well, it's misshapes. I think it's the thing the machine didn't finish off properly. Put it back, sell it for £4.50. But it turned out it was, every bag might be different, but it turned out it was like, do you know them, is it Cadbury's? You do celebrations, is it?
Yeah.
Is it Cadbury's?
No, it's Mars, isn't it?
Cadbury's Heroes, is it?
Yeah.
Well, they have the cream egg twisted ones.
Yeah.
A load of them.
In packets?
No.
Loose.
And like squares, which look like Cadbury's chocolate and hazelnut, like maybe out of a Roses box or something.
Yeah.
And then just plain chocolate ones. And they have caramel just full of them. No broken chocolate bars, no, you know.
So a mishmash.
Well, it wasn't a mishmash. It was like there's like three, pretty much mostly 3 chocolates, loads of them, but the 3 types. I wanted a bit of flake in there, a bit of dairy milk, Marvelous Creations, bits that fell in the machine and someone's trod on
a finger.
Yeah.
Something with a plaster on.
Yeah. You know, but you know, I thought that it'd be like.
Oh, is that raspberry? Is that raspberry or is it like blood? Yeah.
You know, bits of broken cream eggs. Happy days, but no, it wasn't. But that, yeah, and I bought some trainers, as you know, some footwear.
Not them white ones.
No, I bought some. I put one last night. They're a bit tight.
You told me that. You told me that your trainers were tight. Adidas ones. Nike.
Yeah.
Nike. You bought Nike ones because I always buy Nike.
He let it out the bit. He's just forgotten what
I forgot which ones they were. He's got Adidas ones on tonight. You say.
So,
what time are we on?
I mean,
let's have a look.
You've been covering the speaker with your big feet. So
we're on an hour and 5 minutes.
That's a bit of editing to do, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to edit this down. Anyway,
and then remove an hour and 5 minutes because it'll be like 40 minutes.
No, yeah. I'm gonna have to
say that. 42 minutes.
I'm gonna have to say that, aren't I? Anyway, this has been the second podcast 2, the Wrath of Podcast.
It's the second pod.
Pod 2. Pod 2.
Yeah.
So, thanks for listening.
Yes.
Yeah. And, don't be ageist like he is, because he just don't like old people. Don't like the Golden Girls. Very funny. All right.
Matt's off now to have a slice of all this.
Don't even like me, does he?